Hello and welcome to Hope Up. Today I'm continuing with my series as per promise under the title Some Lessons from My Near-Death Encounter, and today I'm focusing on being grateful. One of the greatest lessons I learned from my near-death encounter is the importance of living with a grateful heart. There are so many things we take for granted until suddenly we no longer have them. Before my near-death encounter, I had been battling severely with the headaches, and for a long time the pain had become so intense and so constant that I almost forgot what it felt like to live without pain. And I remember for a long time I had one simple prayer request to say, if only I can regain my health, and that was the only thing I would desire and pray for. And looking back now, I realized what a precious gift, to have good health. And when we wake up healthy, able to move, able to think clearly, to go about our day, we should never take it for granted. Every healthy day is a gift from God. I also remember the night before my near-death encounter, my dear friend Pastor Teresa Msitini had traveled all the way from outside Zimbabwe to visit us. And at that time she was living outside Zimbabwe and we were still staying in Zimbabwe. So it was such a great opportunity to meet and to fellowship. And naturally you would spend time together in fellowship, eating, discussing, laughing. Yet I was in such unbearable pain that I couldn't even sit with her for a few minutes. My husband tried to persuade me, tried to make me comfortable, tried arranging some pillows, hoping I could stay with her, but I simply couldn't. That experience taught me never to take fellowship for granted. The ability to sit with family, laugh with friends, share a meal, enjoy meaningful conversations. It is a privilege. It is a gift of God's grace. So after my near-death encounter as well, I couldn't speak, I couldn't walk. Like I shared last time that my hands and feet had grown cold, my jaws were numb. So even during the encounter, I was actually told that would happen. And during the time in hospital, I desperately wanted to share with my husband and those closest to me what I had experienced. I was so much, eager to share, but I couldn't. And even when my speech eventually returned, I had to learn slowly to speak, and even stammer. And today, every opportunity I have to speak, to preach, encourage someone, or simply have conversation reminds me that it is all by God's grace. And for some time, even after discharge from hospital, I couldn't even wear my high heels. So today, something as simple as walking freely or putting on a pair of shoes fills my heart with gratitude. There are things which we take for granted, but we need to be grateful. These may seem like ordinary things, but they are extraordinary gifts when we have once lost them. And 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18 says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. So one beautiful truth I've discovered is this: grateful people are joyful people. Each time I count my blessings, each time I am intentionally grateful, each time I take to appreciate people, to just say thank you, to appreciate God, to just be grateful for what I have, who I am, it brings me so much joy. It brings me so much fulfillment. And gratitude changes perspective. Instead of focusing on what is missing, it opens our eyes to the countless blessings God has already given us. Joy naturally follows a thankful heart. So today I want to encourage you to pause and reflect. What have you been taking for granted? Is it your health? Is it your family? Your ability to walk, to speak, to work, to worship, or simply breathe? Someone somewhere is praying today for the very thing you may be overlooking. Don't wait until something is taken away before you appreciate it. Thank God for family. Thank Him for your health. Thank Him for your home. Thank Him for every opportunity, every relationship, every resource, every new day you are given. Tomorrow is not promised, and things can just change suddenly without notice. There is no guarantee that the people around us today will still be with us tomorrow, or that we will always be able to do what we can do today. So let us choose gratitude while we still can. A grateful heart is a heart that honors God, and a thankful life is a joyful life. Blessings.